it came out. Whether that is fair or not is up for debate, but it is certainly, I think, the perception.
And I think there's some truth to that perception. I mean, multiple players have received fines for flopping on their roster. I mean, you can't run away from that, and the fans remember it, too.
Oh, they do, yes, sir. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Deep two from Carroll, and he gets it to go from the corner. Carroll's got his third basket of the night. And here are the Clippers.
And for the Clippers and flopping, part of it might just be reputation. Whenever anyone hits the deck on their team, fans might be quick to kind of condemn that as a flop.
And here is Los Angeles now. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Bryant is doubled. Back to Russell. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by.
You know, the Clippers were the darlings of the NBA as they improved and made strides, but I think the flopping has kind of diminished that now, that love affair. Being labeled a group of floppers can certainly stifle your popularity.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Well, there may be some questions for a while about D'Angelo Russell. People will guess which position he's best at in the NBA. You and I saw him firsthand playing for the Bucks. I mean, he is a terrific talent.
Yeah, he really is. I think he's an old-school guard, Kevin. He can play with the ball and be effective, or he can play off the ball. He's got a really bright future. Loved watching him play and grow as a one-year college guy at Ohio State.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Gentlemen, Byron Scott had some advice for his team in that last timeout. He preached patient offense and encouraged his guys to use the shot clock. He wants his guys to be deliberate. Coach was not wasting any time in altering their strategy here in the second half. And Kevin, he's going to have to hope those changes take effect quickly.
And thank you, Doris.
And guys, one thing that stands out to me about Russell is how good he is at certain NBA plays. Very strong in the pick and roll already. Knows how to attack with contact. Great vision, and he can also shoot the basketball.
He hits the second from the line.
And you can say this just about every prospect, but I think with Russell, he'll need some time to adjust. He has the raw skill to play multiple spots on the floor, but each position has a nuance to it that he'll need some time to learn.
And it doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man. It's something to behold the way that guy gets to the rim.
Navarro, the pass to Paul. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Jay. He has 29 points and 7 big steals, too. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Bryant. 6 to shoot. Bass, a screen on Paul. Shoots off the screen, and Jordan sends it back. And he recovers it. No good.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
Just no chance for the smaller defender to block that shot.
He's really, really good at using his size to free himself up for those mid-range jumpers. A master at it.
So it's the Lakers now. Outside Russell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Sacre, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Paul dishes to Griffin. To the paint. Jordan the pass to Navarro. Paul left side. And again the Clippers good for 2.
When they pulled up from mid-range, more often than not, they've buried it.
And that shot might not be the #1 option, but if the D will give it to you and you get it in rhythm, that's the one you take.
Here's Navarro. Off target from three-point range.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
And finished off by Bass.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Here's Navarro. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And then finally takes it down for the finish.
You can mention the floaters on this, absolutely. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. Kobe kicks to Bass. Inside, here's Russell. Up and in on the way up. Russell's got 8 here in the quarter.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
Very satisfying performance, Greg, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. Julius Randle comes in for Brandon Bass. Young is subbed in for DeMarre Carroll. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Well, always some very sneaky defenders on the wings in the NBA, and since the All-Star break, no players have been better at setting traps than these small forwards. Well, you look at Jay, always dangerous on the court. He leads the league.
He is a pest out there on the wing. One slip of concentration, one careless pass, and he'll be going the other way.
Well, the combo of quickness and smarts is what he's got. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to come up with another small forward who makes as much of an impact with his defense as he does. Yeah, that one put him over the limit, and if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Clippers.
Well, I got to say, one thing that stuck out all game is the consistent penetration they've got.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Tariq Black, he's checked in for Sacre. Here's Griffin. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Griffin's got 12 in the game.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
They set the pick. Inside, here's Clarkson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Take a look at what Clarkson's been doing. He has 9 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
It really has been, Clark. He's created a lot of open looks for his teammates. Very unselfish play from him today.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
They've already picked up a number of fouls here, and they're in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet, keeping their hands up, and defending without fouls.
There's the bucket. Good. 34 points for Clutch.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Clarkson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Jay's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lays it up and banks it in. That's 36 points for Clutch.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. The defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Guys, they are getting exposed in terms of their low post defense. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Here's Randle, and Griffin sends it back. And here's the fast break.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficiently.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And Young, here we go. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive, Greg. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line. It's been a nice game for Nick Young. He has 9 points, and he's hit the mark twice from three-point range as well.
Hey, Clark, it's no stretch to say the more points he gives them from beyond the arc, the better off they'll be. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Clarkson dishes to Black. Outside Williams. Los Angeles with another miss.
And he's really having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Tipped away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Free throw good. Clarkson.
At the line for 2.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
Good D by Jordan.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Here's Navarro. The offensive rebound. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Passes it to Navarro. It's deflected. Now Clarkson. He's got 11. And now the Clippers on the break. Throws up high for the two-handed dunk.
How's that for a quick possession?
Yeah, no hesitation at all taking that one to the basket. Beautifully done.
16 feet away, and that one's good. Clarkson's got 13 points.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending him.
For Los Angeles, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Some good play from Griffin in this one. He has 9 rebounds, and what a tear he's been rejecting shot after shot.
Clark, he has owned the paint.
The Lakers making a switch here. Brown's checked in. Clarkson kicks to Williams. Navarro, the pass to Paul. To the middle. Right side, Griffin. And again, it's the Clippers missing. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Guys, untidy. You've got to value the possession of the basketball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
And Los Angeles guys shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. That doesn't go either for Griffin.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Misses from short range. Williams for 3. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.